Hey there YouTube, That's here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a battle from the 2014 Nugget Bridge Major. This is round 1, game 1 of a best of 3 series I played against Baileygoodstuffs. His team is on the top right while mine's on the bottom left. Well, not top right, but you know, I guess it's a StarCraft reference coming out. Anyways, his team is Manectric, Sylveon, Mega Blastoise, and Salamence. His other two were Talonflame and Rotom Wash. So he had a very good team. It looks like he looked at what made top at the VGCs and kind of picked good things. We're going to get really in depth about what strengths his team had and what weaknesses it had later. My team was Kangaskhan, Vivillon, Goodra, and Talonflame for game 1. The rest of my team was Garchomp and... Well, that's a good question. Garchomp and... No, I'm going to get it. I'll get it. Scizor. Garchomp and Scizor were my last two. So anyways, without further waiting ado, let's just get into the game and we'll start talking. Alright. So, battle starting up. Now, like I said, this is round 1, game 1 of the Nugget Bridge 3 Major. And we have to set up, we have pretty much like a week to play our game, so this took a really long time to set up, and we're in like the last day. So you see, I lead off with Kangaskhan and Vivillon, my standard lead for VGC, and I see I see Blastoise, Salamence. He gets a double Intimidate off. It really only works on the Kangaskhan, but that's okay. My Kangaskhan decides to Mega Evolve this turn, and while I know that Blastoise gets Fake Out, most people don't know that, so I kind of have to play around the Fake Out and just take it like a man. I see his Blastoise Mega Evolving, which means I'm thinking, you know, Manectric's not going to be in the game, but I later figure out that his Manectric just pretty much hangs out for the Lightning Rod. I think it actually had a Sash. So even though I'm at a -1, I go for the Fake Out on the Salamence just to get some standard damage. I don't really want my Vivillon to get nuked, because I was pretty sure, you know, he could have popped like a Flamethrower or a Dragon Pulse and single targeted my Vivillon. So turn 2 is going to happen, and I just go for the return to get big damage on that Salamence, because I saw from the turn before that my Vivillon was flinched before Salamence was flinched, which means I'm faster than the Salamence. So I tried to kill the Salamence, I tried doing my best on that. It didn't really work, but he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse, and it's just, he's targeting Kangaskhan, but it's not going to kill Kangaskhan, and it probably wouldn't have killed my Vivillon. I don't know. But I did know that I was completely safe in making that turn because my Vivillon is faster than the Salamence, something that will play a very big role for this game and the next game. He decides to switch into his Sylveon. I expected his switch. I go for the Power Punch just to start getting back the -1 and potentially give myself a +1. There you go. Like, the point of Power Punch isn't to do damage, it's mostly just to set up. And I pop a Sleep Powder on his Vivillon. I was expecting the swap, but even if he didn't swap, I knew I was faster, and I knew I could just put the Salamence to sleep and then kill it next turn with another Power Punch when I'm switching my target to Blastoise. So far, he has both his Pokemon asleep. I'm in a really good spot. He decides to withdraw his Sylveon again, send his Salamence out, getting a second Intimidate, pretty much neutralizing my Power Punch. It's a very good play from him, considering it's all he could really do. And my Vivillon's at -2, even though that doesn't matter. My Kangaskhan goes for a return on Blastoise that probably would have killed if I had my +1, but it's fine. I also go for the Bug Buzz. I think I nuked Blastoise this turn. Yeah, so both my Pokemon went after the Blastoise, finished it off because he was pretty much the biggest threat. Blastoise gets things like Water Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Aura Spear. All those moves are boosted 1.5 by his ability Wonder Launcher, so gotta watch out for that Blastoise. He can pretty much take out anything he wants. I see Manectric coming in, and I really wasn't expecting Manectric, but now that I see it, it makes a lot of sense why he would bring it. It pairs very well with the Blastoise. So I go for the Sucker Punch. I was expecting the Manectric to attack, and I'm at neutral. I'm not at a +1 or -1 or anything, just because I got my Sucker Punch off. And remember, the Sylveon's asleep, so I'm completely safe to do whatever I want. Back to talking about this Manectric. It combos really well with the Blastoise. We're going to see it a lot in Game 2, where it pretty much, the Lightning Rod protects it from being attacked by electric attacks, which is a very good combo. And I kind of wish I used mine like that a lot more during the tournament. You see, he withdraws his Manectric again, and sends out his Salamence to get another Intimidate off. This time I'm at -1. My Vivillon's now at -3. But so far, I'd like to say this battle's going very well in my favor. You know, I've put a lot of things to sleep, and I haven't even lost a Pokemon yet. I haven't shown my secondaries, which is very big. You know, I probably could have switched my Vivillon out and made this a lot easier to win, but I don't want to show what my secondaries are. There's no reason to show my secondaries when my primaries are enough to win the game. Sylveon's still asleep, and Manectric's going to come out. These are his last two Pokemon. Remember, I have Goodra and Talonflame in the back, but he doesn't know about that. So Manectric pops Protect, that's smart. I go for the return, targeting the Sylveon because I expected that. I see he procs a Citrus Berry, so we know that item for game 2. And the second hit of my return is actually going to crit, so we don't know if he was going to wake up this turn. I don't think it really would have changed the game. The only thing it really does is make it so I don't get to show my secondaries. This is where he just flees, and that was game 1 from the 2014 Nugget Bridge Major of round 1. So I still have one more game to play, so I'll record that one right after this one. Yeah, I just want to talk about how I really like the Manectric synergizing with the Blastoise. It really sucks that he brought Manectric, I'm pretty sure it had a Sash, to a battle where my prevalent attacker was Kangaskhan. So, yeah, pretty unlucky for him. I know I just have to watch out for that Blastoise in game 2 and I'd be fine. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle, and I will see you guys next time.